Hello everyone and welcome back to All the Mods 3 in Minecraft. I've done a good bit of stuff off camera and I'll go over that before we get to what we're going to do on camera today. For starters, I went to a big mining run because you need stuff. I did manage to come across 2 rock crystal ore, but I cannot mine them yet. I'm actually going to wait before we can go on to that because we have to have the ability to mine them. And currently, neither one of these have the ability to mine them. This is pretty much just super fast. That's all it is. And this has luck and all this other stuff. So I'm waiting until Tunneler levels up to put another modifier on it. As soon as I get another modifier on it, I can put a diamond on it to increase durability and to increase the mining level, mainly for durability and stuff like that, but mining level is great too, because we can always use other types of materials. I had to get ardite and stuff for that, but I don't have ardite, so that's a problem of its own. But real quickly before it gets too late, let's go get the shears and go shear Mr. Sheep, which conveniently now have their own little pen over here. This is also a little build I was working on. It's not complete. We're going to share though Mr. Sheep. Bloop. And we're going to share this one, and we're also going to share the purple one because we can. We're also going to share all our little other friends up here too, because I want to make a sleeping bag. I think it's a good time to get that done, because right now I've moved my bed. It's going to take me a while to get up there. I've moved my bed all the way to the top floor, because that's what my bedroom's going to be anyway, up here on the top floor. I just haven't messed with it, nor have I made more glass and all that other stuff that I need to do as well. But if I get a sleeping bag, I don't have to worry about coming up here. It'll see my spawn point up here, and because I don't want mobs to spawn, I need to look and see if there's something called a mag. Let's just look up torch and see if it's here. The interdiction torches are here. Extinguish torch. Sulfur torch. So we have interdiction torches. So that's the thing. They take bat wings, I believe. Yes, they do. So that's the thing, is I have to... It's some type of mob repellent I want to find. Hang on a second, I'll look for just a moment. Okay, there is something called an Interdiction Pulsar. Yeah, so it's just a matter of getting some of those things. It's really cheap, all considering, but it might repel animals, so I might have to be mindful of the fact that I have a farm. Yeah, I have an animal farm going now. So I also have another farm. These are mainly for breeding, because it has carrots and wheat, and there's also some string materials as well. Other than that, I've just pretty much been mining a lot mining. And I did also build this little building over here. Now, what this building's for, it's going to be mainly for agricultural usage, because of magical crops. Well, I'm calling it magical crops, but it's not magical crops, because I need inferium. It's mystical agriculture, but I need to get inferium. That's one thing I need to do, but I need to fight mobs right now to get inferium. As soon as I can get enough, I need to get one more inferium, ironically, to do that. But before I do that, I need some type of armor, because I still don't have armor. Isn't that fantastic? So, one thing that I desire to do is I want to make some... Where's my book gone? There it is. I want to make some armor from the Tinker's Armory, because that's a good starter. It's not what I'm going to end with, but it'd be a good starter for, you know, the basics. Let's see if I can find a book for it. Tinker's and You. I'm pretty sure it's got its own guide. Construct Armory. Here you go. And now I can look at the book, and it tells me armor materials and stuff, because obviously you need special stuff. I don't think night slime would probably be good. Might save you in a pinch, but who knows? Somehow makes you feel healthier. So night slime is pretty decent. The armor tends to bounce around. I wonder if the bouncy makes... I should make some boots with this and see if making armored boots will actually work. You know. Don't know. Magma slime. Auto forge. Auto repairs itself in stealth and fire. That sounds pretty cool. Run faster when you're on fire. Alright. Same thing with the regular slime. Makes you feel you take less fall damage. Works better in hotter environments. It's really cool. So I'm gonna read through these and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I was looking through the book and I think I'm gonna settle on using a little bit of the titanium that I have. And if I could figure out how to make this Oz glass, it'd be awesome, but it's probably something very expensive to make. But it's got like a defense of 61 and durability of 164 modifier. Because it's pretty crazy. It's pretty mad. But mostly I think it's going to be osmium with a bit of the titanium mixed in there for its effect. There's a lot of stuff. I really don't want to do it out of iron for the simple fact that I don't want to have so much magnetism on me. What I'd really love to make my stuff out of is the steel leaf. Because I could get enough steel leaf from the Twilight to make this, because it has a pretty decent defense and it has the cinder effect. Of course, I could just do the trim or the plates as that. But it's all up to that, because I could do like fire with steel leaf plates, and it basically means that having steel leaves will repair the weapon or the armor and stuff. So really, you kind of want to aim towards that. There's also the inferior mystical agricultural things that will actually drop the prosperity shards. So that might be a good thing to do for a little bit, but nothing crazy. There's some really cool stuff in here, like having silver makes undead have a problem with you, and ambitious obviously gives you more XP and copper. But yeah, some of this stuff is really cool. It took me a while to flip through. There's one thing that wants to eat stone, basically. So it's like, you had to take your armor off to build. That sounds like a problem. Yeah, let's go upstairs and sleep, because I don't have the sleeping mat yet, or the sleeping bag. One or the other. It doesn't matter which one I actually have. Sleeping mat or sleeping bed. Another sleeping mat is temporary, it actually has durability. Sleeping bag doesn't. So it just depends on if I want a long term or a short term. Any mobs? They're burning. They're burning on up. That's the quick way to come down the stairs. Alright. Cool. Awesome. So let us make the sleeping mat, or the sleeping bag, first. So I don't have to run upstairs anymore. It takes carpet. So I just need one more blue wool. Why did I get the... Just need one more blue wool. And to be honest, he's probably ready to be shared again, but that's fine. It's just a lapis. Just one lapis. And, oh no, I need one more. Or I need two more, should I say. Because it's 4 carpets. Alright. So now I can make this. And now I don't have to worry about, you know, finding stuff. Alright, so we're in the basement, which is fantastic, because the basement is where I will do all the things, such as, can I clear this? Yeah, I can. Such as making the armor forge. Step 1, armor forge. There it be, and it needs 4 seared bricks and just some type of blocks. And another tool station? Armor station. sees a crafting table and 4 patterns. Alright, so we can do that quite easily. I guess I need to get some wood. Just give me a block then. Alright, so let's make this crafting table thing that I need. And then we'll make the upgraded one. Alright, so we need seared bricks. I don't think I have any more seared bricks. No, I do not have seared bricks. That's unfortunate. Sand, gravel. Do I have any clay left? Yeah, I do. We'll just make like 1 because I just need enough for 4, 8, 12 more. Or does it actually take the seared stone? I can do seared stone. I can do seared stone quite easy. Let's turn that off. And we will make some seared stone. That would be fantastic. Seared stone is literally cooked stone. So basically I'm just going to melt some cobblestone. Basically. I already also have made the patterns. I decided to do that a little bit off camera because it's just, I had the aluminum stuff in there. So I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and do it there. I need that. I don't need that. And we can put this up as well. For the moment. I still haven't made me a weapon. I also made me a diamond saw from Forge Microblocks when I noticed it was in here. There's a lot of cool things. I went to creative mode. And obviously I ended the game with it. I tested a few things because I wanted to see if refined storage and applied logistics somehow could talk to each other. It didn't work like I wanted it to. I wanted it to work really nice, but it didn't. It did not. So that's pretty good. So, and I also made this clock so I could pour out things like this a lot easier. So as soon as it pours out 3, we can deal with that. So I need some osmium. Which one's osmium again? Is it that one? Okay. So I want to do... Let's try the slime boots as well. Let's get some slimy slimes. We're going to do the blue ones because they look cool. I don't know if that's enough, but we can try. I want to see about making slimy boots. Oh, I don't know if you might have to pour it out. You do have to pour it out. Alright, but I can do the purple ones really easy because I already have it. And each one of these melts into... what? Do they not melt? It's the boot core. Can I not make them? Oh, I have to do slime crystals, don't I? I forgot about that. Which I might not have enough. Slime crystals. I forgot about the slime crystals. It takes just 1 block or 4 balls. Sand and I think I need 3? 4. And I have 6. We can do the base out of it, and we can do the other parts in osmium and titanium, like I'm going to do. Alright, so sand and dirt. There we go. And this should give me slimy mud. And slimy mud, that becomes slime crystals, and then, why do I only have 3? I'm crazy. That's fine, it's fine. We're good. So let's make another slimy mud. And do that. I did make this little setup right here to make it easier to just cook stuff, such as things that don't get duplicated, such as quicksilver and black quartz and stuff. I don't know if you can use this for that. I didn't pay attention. You can make seeds. And a whole bunch of... yeah, it's... no, I'm not going to look at Thaumcraft right now. Not in the mood to look at Thaumcraft stuff. I was debating on doing Thaumcraft or not, but I I'm not sure. I don't know. Because if I look up things such as an angel ring, it's not going to be so simple this time. Because the angel ring takes some funky stuff to actually make. And yeah, you have to find the bat wings, you have to do the Ender Star thing, which takes Dragon's Breath, Prismarine, and all that other stuff. Or I can just say screw you and go for Supremium Armor, which lets me fly. Which was why I need to start Mystical Agriculture. Which is pretty cool. Jetpack attachment plate. You can attach a jetpack to a set bonus thing that lets you fly. Okay, anyway, that's a long way away. We should have our Seared Stone now. We do. We have our tool, armor forge, and we need 4 iron blocks, which we should have. So then it was 3 of these. Gonna give you the stone slabs as well. That and that, it gives me an armor forge. Fantastic. What a pop there. So the armor forge is on top. And now we got my lovely picture of my armor, even though I have cosmetic armor and I can turn it off. Alright, so we have slime crystals to try to make the boots out. Slimy, bouncy. This is a good test. So we can see if I can make them better. We have some titanium, I noticed. And we have osmium. And we should have... I wanted to look for the Osgold glass. Glass. This stuff. How do you make this Osglass? It is osmium, refined obsidian. Okay, so that's actually not hard to make. It's just getting obsidian. It's getting the refined obsidian. Because you have to go through mechanism for all that garbage, I believe. Yeah, you have to go through mechanism to get a refined obsidian. So that's something to keep in consideration. It's getting this Osglass stuff. That's pretty cool though. Pretty fancy. And pretty snaztastic. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I'll try to remember Osglass for the future. We needed osmium, which I have, and I needed the titanium, which I guess is all stored up here. That's apatite. Titanium. We have 1 block. 1 block and 14 ingots. And I was gonna do the plates. Let's pull out all the stuff. Let's pull out everything I need, which is this, 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 and this. It takes 3. 3 per piece if I do the plating. Or 1 for the trim. But I get that benefit, the effect, the, you know, the cool side effect of all that lovely stuff. So let's look again and see the... What was I looking for again? The titanium. There it is. It gives you light metal, which increases your thing. Durability is 5.6 in the trim, or a modifier for, which is 1.4 in the modifier department. So basically, more durability is trim, and it's modifiers in the plates. I think I'm going to go for the trim. This actually makes it extremely cheap. Turn that off. Turn both of these off. Thank you. And we're going to put in 4 pieces of titanium. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we need to make 4 trim pieces. Because its cost was 1. Alright. So that's a material cost of 3. Which will be, I guess... Don't know if I want to... I guess I can do something else. And do the base out of osmium, which is cheaper. I can do a copper to do the speed boost, which would be pretty neat for now. Let's see. See, I only have 1 of 7 of 8 there that I need. I could do magnetic, but I really don't want to do magnetic. I could do copper, because we have a lot of copper. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll do 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 12 of these to get smelted up. And now we have 4 titaniums to do the armor trim, apparently, for each one of these, which would be pretty neat. We're going to look kind of funky, but that's fine. Alright, so we got our armor trim. Now we can do the armor plating. And it's going to be done in copper. It's might not work very effectively, but that's fine. We can also get rid of this copper. That's fine. Where's copper? There we go. Don't need that copper either. So now we should have copper enough to do some of these. But we have our trim. And we have our boots. We'll see if they work. If not, I can replace them just easily and change them over. But we'll just test it by jumping off my house, because my house is quite fantastic. And it'll just be 1.5 modifiers, which isn't bad, so I'm not complaining about it. We'll just have to get enough of these plates to work out everything. So there's all that. Turn this off. And we will put in, let's see, I need 4. That's 10, 15 osmium. For the pieces. Don't need you. We can put you there. We can put you there. We'll have to figure out what I want my sword to be as well. But that'll be for another time as well. And then we can just pour these out, make the pants, put everything together, and have some actual armor. Of course, it does I can turn cosmetic armor and actually, you know, be like, I don't want to see these boots. Or whatever I don't want to see. Or most time I just turn all my armor off so I can't see any of it. But that's fine. Is it smelted yet? And we have plenty of lava. I gathered a ton of it from the mines when I was mining. There we go. So we have this one and this one. Pour them out. We'll have osmium armor, slime armor, and we'll have titanium and copper pieces, parts of it. Which isn't bad. There we go. This should be empty now. It's empty. So we have our osmium pieces. Okay, we have our osmium pieces, which are dense and well established, and we have copper, which is ambitious. So let's start with the helmet. So first thing, helmet, then we have copper, and then we have, why do I only have 4 of these? Why do I only have 3 copper plates? That's fine. We'll have this helmet. And then we have the boots, which has tons of modifiers in it. And we have the pants. And then we need to get one more copper thing, because apparently I miscounted. Don't know. Everything's still off. That's good. We'll put that in there. And we'll get that armor plating thing out. Maybe I just didn't count the... I probably didn't count the boots. But now we have armor. I'll wait to put it on when I get it all together. And it has a durability of... where? 427. 427, 329. My current armor is infinite. So it doesn't matter. But as soon as I get some steel leaf... will be better. Okay, awesome. And this will let me fight monsters without being worried about the whole dying thing, because I'll actually have armor. Oh, it's inside the chest. Oh well, That's fine. I was like, I know I made it. The one I'm missing is the chest piece. Alright. So we have osmium chest piece. Alright, so let's put this on. First things first, we have to sleep. We can fight. As I said, we can fight monsters. Don't mean I want to divide them right now. I need to mix up a mob grinder stuff. It looks quite. It looks ugly. I'll admit it looks ugly, but that's fine because I can simply be like, I don't want to see any of this armor, so I'll do this, and then I'm just me again. That's why I love cosmetic. Cosmetic armor, I think, is like the most simplest mod that I love to pieces, because I don't typically like looking at modded armor. Alright, so let's see if Slime Boot. Oh my goodness. They take durability though. I have to keep that in mind. They do work. Every jump is a durability. So, if I do this, bloop, will I still survive? 2, 2. Depends on the height. Okay. So that works. It does work. The fact that I just can grow slime trees and repair my boots that way. I should have done it in the green then. That's fine. Or I need something that restores itself, or something that regenerates. Maybe I should put ecological on it, that way it can regenerate. That should be pretty cool. The fact that I can literally just go around with that and have these boots here, it'd be pretty good. And they should level up, and I can put some type of durability boosters and all that good stuff. But now I actually have armor, which is over a bar. Which is pretty good. I have 1 and 4 durability things. But yeah, I think the things I want to head for is steel leaf and that Osgo glass stuff, however you pronounce that stuff. Which is pretty nifty and fantastic. And I've been wanting to come over here for quite a while to see exactly how flat this was my spawn, by the way. Over here, this was spawn. Somewhere right over here on the other side of this lake. And I just jumped in the water like a crazy person. But yeah, this is where spawn was, and since you didn't see, I didn't go that very far from spawn to settle. I didn't go this way at all. It'd be funny if I found a nice, better place to live than where I am now. It is flat, though. Awesome, so it's flat. This is for like a future project, but I could turn it to night and have some lovely... oh, that's awesome, too. There's a roots thing here. Roots thing. Alright, but anyway, I think this has been a decent episode here. We have some lovely new armor. We finally have armor. Let's put it that way. We are finally set to have armor. Get off that. You can't grow there. So we have 1, 2. You can't see what I'm looking at, I'm sure, but 3 and 4. Okay, so they're all here. So this is a valid roots moonlight circle, if you didn't know. Alright, so I'm going to mark that, in fact. We're going to call it valid moonlight circle. Awesome. So just jumping around, I have depleted it by 30 durability. So maybe when I'm just bouncing around doing monotony things, in fact it hardly hurts my durability whatsoever, to have just slime boots on, just to have the slime boots. Because it didn't seem like they really armored me that much. Defense 1.8 with 3 modifiers. I'm pretty sure I can find something to make them not so dumb. But yeah, for now, while I'm just bounding around and stuff, the basic slime boots it is. When I'm getting ready to fight stuff, to give them experience and stuff, we will utilize the actual armor versions. But yeah, I think this is a good place to bound on back to the house and slaughter some animals on the way. Because these are not my animals. Why would I need these guys? Except to eat. Aha! That's ironic. Here I am, ready, wanting to get inferior medicine, so I got some armor to fight the mobs, and I get inferior medicines. So before we leave, as a grand hurrah of my greater mission, we'll make the seeds. That'll be great. We'll make the Inferium seeds, and that'll be fantastic. As soon as I quit bouncing, I will make the seeds. Alright, so we'll get the Inferium. I need to make pressure plates at my doors. So we'll gather all my Inferium. So we now should have 9. Then we need a seed, a single seed. And we'll make our start to magical crops. Or mystical agricultural, whatever. Which not drop a seed. That dropped 5. Blue. Okay. Awesome. I'll harvest all those later. And I did carve out where my nether portal will be, but I just don't have obsidian because I can't mine it. Alright, so let's quickly make this seed. So we'll make a good bit of progress today. Some unintentional progress. 1 Inferium seed. Fantastic. So now we can work to gathering this stuff. I need to make a little automated farm. Temporary lag. So we have an Inferium seed, which is fantastic. So this thing will grow over time. As I said, I need to make some type of automated farm. At least just for that. If I can just make an automated farm just for those seeds, I'd be happy. But I need power for automated farms. So, yeah. But now we have armor, I cannot have to worry about fighting mobs when they're lurking around my house. I just have to worry about the... we can do this thing again, and like, say this is mine, and no creepers are allowed to explode here, kind of thing. Because you can do that in this thing. That's what this thing right here is for. It's basically saying this is my area, and here's the rules for my area. You can basically... it's good for multiplayer, because I'm playing single player. I just use it for turning off mob griefing in this area. I can just turn off mob griefing anyway, and by a command. I don't even have to turn and keep inventory on yet, which is pretty wild. Info, no. So we got that, and now we can settings, server settings. Okay, it's something I have to play with. I'll probably just turn mob griefing off because I'm a builder person kind of anyway, and I don't like. There's a way to just do all that. So unclaim all chunks in overworld. Bleh. Okay, there's a place you can change all that settings. I just don't feel like messing with it. I'll just probably turn off mob griefing. Anyway. This is a good place to end, and I hope you have enjoyed watching me make some armor you can't see. Yeah, how do you like my armor? I think it's fantastic. I love my armor. I love the armor bars it gives me anyway. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here, and I will work more on, I don't know, I may get some experience on my hammer so we can get to that astral sorcerer. Maybe I will work on a little bit of power and automating the magical crops essence and stuff. That's probably what we'll do next time, is getting some type of power going. But yeah, I will leave it here, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!